Yeah, no, I know.
Fly me to the moon. That song goes fucking hard.
They remix it far too much.
I don't know. I hear it a lot in like sort of Japanese related,
Bayonetta.
like Bayonetta. Apparently, it was in Evangelion as well. Apparently, and
I feel like I've heard it in something recently as well.
yeah,
I feel like I've heard it in an anime recently.
probably.
But you know, the original is.
What's the original?
You don't know who sings the original?
Is it Sinatra?
It's Sinatra.
Yeah, that sounds like a Sinatra song. It's because I've heard so many like female voices on it. So
I think it's a better female vocal than Sinatra, but Sinatra just brings class and swing to everything he sung.
It's Sinatra though.
And I'm not going to get into his mafia ties because
Whoa. I don't want to wake up with a dead horse head in my bed.
that's a phenomenal.
Is there a
scene.
UK like mafia?
I don't think in terms of like. I don't think we have like because mafia is the term for like the Italian like organized crime. Like we don't, well, not that I know of, because I know obviously in like the 60s and 70s we had a lot of organized crime, like the north, east, south, west London crimes.
Were Cray twins like organized crime?
Yes, east I believe.
Because I remember, you telling me like you know family members that know them personally.
Yeah, back in the
They
day.
used to like live on the same street.
No, I don't think they lived in the same street. I mean, just the area, innit?
Alright. What's up, everybody? It's episode 14 of the Betwixt Ideas podcast, starring me, Shaq. I'm gonna be 99 Busta Rhymes.
Ooh.
Peak Busta Rhymes with the dreads and like the crazy ass videos. That's peak Busta Rhymes.
What's your favourite Busta verse?
Ooh.
Because I really like him in Scenario.
That is a very classic verse. I think, oh shit, you put me on the spot with that one. Let me just try and just free throw it here.
Literally off the top of your head, doesn't
I think it's "What the Fuck You Want" from the ELE album.
Okay, I would have to re-listen to that.
Like that just gets me in the gym. That pumps me up. Starring my host here, Jamie, co-host. How you feeling?
Howdy.
How you feeling? What's the deal today?
Good, man.
You good?
Do you know what? Reflecting on last week's podcast, which actually came out yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Timeline-wise. Because we're doing the link. We're doing the Legend of Zelda or Marvel timeline with this podcast. It's all back and forth and whatnot. But that podcast came out yesterday. We're recording this on the Saturday after that podcast dropped. I loved that one. Thinking back on it was, and listening to bits of it, because I can't listen to much of it because I fucking hate my voice.
I've gotten used to my voice. I still don't like it.
I hate my voice. Literally, when I hear it, it pumps me up in the gym so much that I'm lifting more than I ever should be.
Oh damn! It's like an ant.
It's like anger.
Oh, look at her. Oh, she's just smelling your shoes. That's my cat, Kirby.
Hey, she's coming over.
Oh, she's going to go. Yeah, she just hops on the computer sometimes.
Hey, hopefully she don't knock anything out, you know.
Nah. She better behave herself. But, yeah, man. So, how's the gym going, man? I see you getting a little bigger as well.
Yeah, it's good, man.
It's good.
I'm on enough pre-workout and creatine to kill people.
Oh, shit.
If a child took what I'm taking before going to the gym, I'm pretty sure they would die of an overdose.
I feel like they'll become the kid from The Incredibles.
The kid from The Incredibles?
You know, was it Jack?
Oh, what, me or them?
The kid would become.
Oh,
yeah, they took pre-workout.
Yeah, I'm looking to be Mr. Incredible. Like, you know when he does that training montage when he's like lifting up trains and shit? Yeah, that's what I want to be like. Not lifting up trains, but I started using, this is mad random, but I started using, have you ever heard of the sled in the gym?
Oh, of course. I think you mentioned this before.
Have I mentioned it what, on the podcast or
on
just
the
to you?
podcast.
Oh, have I? Okay.
Maybe.
I started using that, and like, I go up in 10 kg increments. So I run it forward and back with nothing, 10 kg, forward and back, 20 kg, forward and back, 30 kg. And bro, it fucks you.
No, it's good.
Like I got up to 50 kg today, which isn't a lot because I could push much heavier, but when you're doing it from nothing to 50 kg and then I do it all the way back down again.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Bro. That little stretch, because it's like on a green, like golf green shit. That little stretch is like, it's not long at all. It's probably like 10 meters or so, but when you're pushing 50 kg when you've just done 10, 20, 30, 40, and then up to 50, it feels like you're pushing a mile.
Oh, nah.
It's good though.
It is good, man.
Whole body, I feel it in my shoulders, my core, my legs.
If you want to fill out in the shirt, start training like your shoulders.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Really, I mean, like really
Bro,
train them.
I am, man.
Are you training them?
I train everything.
What, like independently? So like you kind of like
Different days for shit, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Today was legs and shoulders.
you know what my favorite?
But I do 3 days strength, 3 days hypertrophy.
Hypertrophy.
So you do less weight but more reps. So it's more for, it still builds muscle.
It's fat burning.
Well, yes and no. It still builds muscle, but it builds more endurance. If you want to go higher and do higher reps, so like 15 to 20 reps, that's for just pure endurance.
Okay.
Then strength is like anything between like, well, I mean, different sources on the internet will tell you different rep ranges, but for me, it's between 6 and 8 is my strength, and then between 12 and 14 is my hypertrophy.
Like the Hodge twins said, do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Bro, do whatever you want in the gym. Do you know what, yeah? If anyone's too nervous about going to the gym, just go gym, try everything out once or twice, get a feel for what you like, and then just do dedicated days. Yeah. You do push days, pull days, or you do like leg days or upper day, lower day, whatever. Just do.
I think that's the best thing. Like, if you're like,
because you were a beast when you were going to the gym. You need to go back to the gym.
Yeah, like probably will start going to the gym. Obviously, have my vaccines and shit.
Because I'm not gonna lie, when you were in the height of your gym going, your arms were like thicker than my thighs, and now I'm looking at them, and like you're still a big guy, obviously, but they're not looking as juicy as they did back then.
I know. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, you could probably still lift way more than I can just because of your size.
My base strength, because when I've just like taken a
base strength, Goku.
I can like I could just jump in, maybe like 2-plate it, maybe, or like bench press, maybe. I could probably do like a few reps on 2 plates. What,
as in 20 kg plates times 2? So we're talking like 100 kg bench press.
I could probably do 100 kg.
See, I couldn't. I'm not sure what my max is because I'm too shook to do it without a spot. But at the moment for reps, I do about 65.
Oh, you don't get people to spot you?
I don't trust anyone in my gym.
Really?
I don't trust anyone in my gym.
Nah, we're talking about the same gym, innit? Like the one in Crin High Street.
Yeah, the Nuffield, yeah.
Nuffield. No, they're nice people in there. I used to.
No. You're not wrong. I don't trust anyone in my gym.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't trust. Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's because when I go in the morning, you don't get like the serious like lifters. You just get the people that go
the joggers.
Yeah. So if I go after work, that's when you get the big men. Like there's like a group of like scaffolders that come in and they just put anyone to shame. I would ask them, but they always go in a group, man, and they're always busting joke with each other. So it's just like I don't want to disturb them themselves, even though I know they wouldn't mind. I'm trying to get my brother to. Hey, Kirby's being mad.
She might be on Zoomy time, so hopefully not.
She just went in a little tray.
Oh, good girl.
But I'm trying to get my brother to come gym with me, man.
Yeah, give him time. Just, you know what you gotta do? Like, you just put it out there, and you just plant the seed in his mind.
Because he goes with my cousin.
Oh, okay.
He goes with my cousin at the moment, but like
same place or different place?
No, different place. But they don't go regularly. But my brother wants to go regularly, and I just turned to him and was like, "Look, I go every day. Apart from Sunday, I don't go Sundays, but I go every day. Same time every single day. I get to the gym at about 7 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. Hour workout, hour and 10, then home time. But he don't want to wake up that early.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I mean about gym, man. Some people get a little bit, it's a bit daunting at first, and like, just wake up at like 7.
No, I hear that because I never used to do that. I've only like the last year done that. I've
always been an after work,
of
afternoon gym guy. So in uni, I used to go like 12, 1 o'clock. Like, say for example, I'm like, it's Friday night, I want to get a pump on, so when I'm out, I can look good for the ladies.
Oh, I hear that.
So, hit gym maybe like 1, it's empty, so I can literally just go from boom, 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 each place in the area, no disturbances, keep the burn going. And then I'm out, pumped up,
I hear that.
Filled out on my shirt and shit. But yeah, after work, I think now
I was an after work person, but now I prefer the morning.
Yeah, I hear you. Morning sounds chill as fuck.
You have the most energy. I lift more in the morning than I do in the evening.
Yeah.
Because I wake up, have a nice breakfast, just pure energy, like no shit, nothing like that sits heavy on your stomach or anything.
Yeah, like some oats.
Yeah, I have Weetabix.
Olivia loves Weetabix. She thinks I'm a weirdo for eating it cold.
Oh, I eat it cold.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Wait. Does she put milk in a microwave and then like mash it all up?
No,
and
so
stuff?
she.
My girlfriend does.
Yeah.
My girlfriend does that as well, and I think it's very odd.
I think she likes hot Ribena, and I'm like, yeah, she like hot Ribena and shit. I'm like, what's wrong with you? I don't do that.
Wait, as in like when you say hot, do you mean just like hot water or boiling water?
No, like she'll like I'll say like water from the kettle. So yeah, we're boiling water then. She likes hot Ribena. I'm just like, what's wrong with these people,
I suppose
man?
that will kind of be like a blackcurrant lemsip.
I guess, but when I want drinking Ribena, this is my opposite.
It's refreshing.
Yes, I want it to be refreshing.
I'll tell you this now: a hot drink is never refreshing. A nice cold drink on a hot day. Do you know what? That can be better than anything.
Apparently, milk is more hydrating than water. Apparently,
I drink a lot of milk at the moment. I know you can't.
Oh yeah, well, croak. I'll be in a Michael Jackson.
Do you know what?
concert.
I would prefer to drink almond milk with my protein shakes and everything, but like it's just so damn expensive compared to normal milk.
You try oat milk. Oat milk's mad creamy. I love it.
I prefer almond milk because it has that
earthy.
it's like that. I think it's aniseed. The taste.
Okay.
Is it aniseed?
I don't know.
I don't know. It tastes like amaretto and shit.
I hate amaretto. I used to drink it a lot.
It's the taste of almonds, obviously, because it's almond milk.
Yeah. But yeah, let's just get into it, man.
I know that was a nice little 10-minute of just bullshit. Mm-hmm. Kept them on the edge of their seat. What are we talking about today? Don't look at the description. Don't look at the title because then you would know. Shaq, please, what are we talking about today?
Today we are talking about internet culture. Now, everyone...
It's quite broad.
It's quite a broad thing, man, because the internet has been a mainstream thing. I want to say around 98, 99. That was when PCs were becoming affordable.
I agree, but I don't think the internet itself became mainstream until early mid 2000s. And the only reason I say that is because I think the internet is still a tool, but it was more of a tool when it was first introduced.
Yeah.
So it was just like, that you can look up questions to answers, and then
like forums and shit.
Exactly, and it was more of a tool, which it still is. Like if I don't know how to do something, I jump on Google and be like, how to this.
Like I'm from
not how to basic because
no, of course
everything
not.
involves eggs.
I'm from the generation where you had to plop in an encyclopedia CD.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was the wildest shit, man.
Do you know what I love the most about the internet? Mm-hmm. And I've actually done this before. When I used to work in retail, you obviously get a very of ages, and there was younger people there, younger than myself, so only by like 3-4 years.
Okay.
And I can't remember why we were talking about this, but we were talking about the dial-up tone, and they were like, I don't know what this is, and I was like, you've never heard of the dial-up tone?
Ooh.
So explaining that you had to sit there and the dial-up tone, and I mean, put this in over the podcast, the dial-up tone.
Oh yeah, well, I've got it.
That's that is a legit sound.
Yeah,
that's the sound
of the internet.
Well, that's the sound that I think I would hear if I was plugged into the Matrix.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did that in the Matrix. I feel like there's a dial-up tone somewhere in the Matrix. Like the first
I think
Matrix
with the green numbers coming down and shit, there's probably a sound.
Probably, like I feel like when Keanu got unplugged and then he went.
Sorry, go on.
Well, have I seen the latest one?
Yeah,
it's all right.
I've heard it's shit.
It's bad, but like if you're just coming in for a fan service,
I haven't watched it. Do you know why? It's because I really like the first one. Mm-hmm. I don't mind the second one. I hate the third one. I love the Animatrix. Oof. And I don't want to watch this one because I feel like
I didn't want to watch it either. I thought, you know what? Let me not be a hater. Let me just jump in.
I just heard it's really bad.
I don't think you'll like it. I think it was okay.
Is it better than any of the original three? Honestly.
It's hard to say. You know why I say it's hard to say? It's because 3 has a lot of context that involves 1 and 2.
True.
Like, if you just kind of strip out the context and enjoy the fight scenes, 3's okay. There's a lot of cool action sequences.
Well, it's like 2 with the highway.
Yeah, of course.
That's probably the best sequence in all of the films.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Unless there's something in the new one that I don't know of, but... I probably won't watch it until like it's on like Amazon Prime or some shit.
It has interesting concepts. Like I think there's a few cool concepts that it brings up. Okay, she's just gone. She's just meowing at the door. She has a few interesting concepts that I think are pretty cool. It's all right, man. Honestly, I can't really say.
Is Keanu Neo in it?
Yeah.
Right. Because that was not made clear in the trailer.
It gets explained.
All right, cool.
It gets explained. I don't want to spoil it, but
I mean, it's a relatively new film. I probably will watch it at some point, but it's not anywhere high up.
I
on my
wouldn't
list
scramble to watch it. I'll probably wait until it hits DVD or some shit.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
If I can catch it on, say, Amazon Prime,
then that would be fine. It's an Amazon Prime sort of film. But yeah, go back to the internet. I think you're definitely all right. It didn't really become a commodity until like the mid 2000s, where things like YouTube and MySpace and
it was the social media and the videos.
Yeah. Hey, stop meowing. Stop that.
You want to hear a real meow?
My partner just in the toilet. She just wants to be involved. But yeah, it's weird when you think of it, because the internet's been like the inception was like the 1980s, but that was for like the government to like send information across to each other and shit.
I don't know how true this is, and I could be chatting absolute shit, but I'm pretty sure I read the internet was invented before computers were. As in the modern
personal computer. You might be onto something. Well, we got a fucking computer.
No. I don't want to Google it.
You don't want to Google it?
Nah.
We're just freestyling here.
Oh, we're saying it's fact.
All right, we're freestyling. We're hitting the freestyle. Oh, no fucking zoomies right now. Okay, I gotta start letting the cat distract me from the podcast.
Hey, Kirby, what crack are you on? Because that shit seems awesome.
Oh god. Anyway, but
she cool. She chilling.
Yeah, you might be onto something there, man. It's really hard to really start with what we could talk about with the internet in particular. I think we just start with memes.
I think they're probably the most. Now, how am I going to word this? They're like the most, because they're from the start of the internet. Memes, because memes have been in loads and many formats. The modern memes that we think of today. That's what you think when you hear the word meme. So you think of like the GIF, or you think of the picture with like
the white text with like the bold impact text.
But anything can be a meme because it's
an inside joke,
and it's a reactional sort of thing,
a reaction image or an inside joke,
or even a video. Because if you think YouTube in the early 2000s, mid 2000s, like some of that stuff now is now what people would use as a meme.
Yeah.
But like that stuff at the beginning, it was still a meme. It was just never recognized and used as a meme. But anything on the internet can be used as a meme. I even looked back at like when memes were like conceived, and it's like it goes back to like the 90s and 80s and stuff.
Yeah, even
like
earlier
the idea of it.
Like the idea of a meme, I think the first time someone used the word meme, from what I can remember, was like the 1920s.
You might be right, yeah.
I think it was the 1920s.
But the term has been coined time ago. It's just been popularized by the internet culture.
Yeah, I
roll credits. Memes. I said it. I said the title of the podcast. Roll credits.
I think memes are like the unofficial language of the internet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
it's the most universal language because everyone knows it.
I can post a very ambiguous image on my Twitter right now, and there'll be at least a handful of people that will laugh at it, even though it has zero context.
And they could be. The thing is, they don't even need to speak any language. The image speaks to everyone.
Exactly. That's what's really cool about it.
For example, so if we talk about some of the most popular memes, and like one of the ones that comes to mind right now is, you know, when it's the couple and the guy's like turning around.
Yeah.
That transcends language.
Oh, for sure.
Yo, Kirby, what do you think of memes?
What do you think of memes?
She will be fighting Meta Knight soon. She's training.
That's like the best Kirby game. The one on Super Nintendo.
What was the one from that story when the guy was playing it on his Game Boy and he walked in on his mum?
Well, it works into the title of the video. It
does, yeah.
So obviously everyone heard of a website called 4chan. Okay, it's like the dark side of the internet. It's the more like lawless side of the internet. So it can be dark, it can be funny.
I think it's just it's a bit of it's just a forum where kind of anything. Well, I say anything as I was like there's
a wide range of topics. You can go from cooking, fashion, video games, random stuff, politics, business. There's a lot of stuff on there you can just kind of get involved
and I think people can voice their opinion without being
silenced in inverted commas.
To more traditional forms of like forums.
Yeah. If
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to peruse 4chan quite a lot.
Yeah, 09 to like 2012-ish times. I wasn't there until 2015, and I just kind of just stopped posting because I was like, it's kind of boring.
The video
now.
game board.
Yeah, I browsed V quite a lot, but
I looked at like the paranormal one quite a lot.
This is the best one. Paranormal one is the best board. I'm just putting it out there.
It was very fun.
Like X is hilarious.
I think that's where I learned a lot of creepypastas and stuff.
Of course. But there is a thing there's like a story on 4chan about a kid, right? Who he played a game called Kirby's Pinball Land on his Game Boy Color. And
do you think you could put the music over this?
I'm gonna put the music over it. And so he was like playing a game, and apparently his parents must have like an ensuite in their bedroom, so they have like a bathroom and everything. So he went to the bathroom to go brush his teeth, but his parents like were in the next room fucking. And when he came out the bathroom, like they were like, "Yo, get out!" And the fucking Kirby pinball theme song was playing. And so every time he thinks he thinks of his parents fucking, and it's like the most comical like Seinfeld music like you'll ever hear. Like I'm obviously gonna put it over the podcast. What is my cat doing?
She's right here.
Hey.
She's doing like crackhead stuff. Hey, don't get in that box. You won't have fun in that box.
Where's the fucking laser? I had like a laser pointer.
Kirby. She's now getting behind the television.
She knows she's not supposed to be around there. Oh, you know what?
She's being she's how old is she? 10 weeks, and you say 10, 11 weeks now.
13 weeks.
13 weeks.
Hey.
So she's a little kitten, guys. She's just exploring life right now.
Sit with me now.
Are you doing your James Bond villain shit?
Yeah, she's gonna sit with me because
I'd love to take a picture of that and put it on the socials. I'd cut your face out.
Yeah. Actually, my face is on my Twitter sometimes anyway.
Oh my god, I'm actually taking a picture of this. This is going on the socials for next week. I'll cut your face, don't worry.
That's cool. But yeah, 4chan, we used to...
Wait, stop moving your hand. Oh, I think I got it.
The cat literally hit the space bar and like stopped the recording. That fucking bitch. How dare you? Now I've got to move the keyboard out the way. What a demon.
Oh, jeez.
Nah.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Oh my god.
Do you know what? What were we chatting? Because whoa.
Well, we're talking about just 4chan and memes in general.
Oh yes, with the kids. Yeah.
So memes are like an unofficial language of the internet. They do like memes are used for marketing now.
They are.
They are used for marketing, which is pretty interesting.
They're such a powerful tool to speak to the internet generation.
Like, think of like music songs.
Oh my god, you can see the moving of the levels of the sound and
like think of all like the music that has like popped off from memes and shit.
Oh,
like fucking, like obviously Kendrick Lamar's Humble.
Yeah,
it's like syrup sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
Like, and like the Photoshop one, I'm so fucking sick and tired of the Photoshop. Like stuff like that popped off from memes and shit. And also like Vine, like a lot of songs popped up on Vine.
Well, I suppose like some of the I'm so sick and tired of that Photoshop. That became a meme itself. Like
it was mostly the syrup sandwiches because you know what someone did, right? They replaced nearly every lyric in that song with syrup sandwiches.
I've heard it, yeah.
It's the same thing with like Mom Spaghetti. Mom Spaghetti is another one, but that was before even memes were really like
when did that song come out? That was like mid 2000s. But this is the thing,
2002.
But memes were still there. It was still a meme there, and I mean, I swear he has a restaurant called Mom Spaghetti now.
Yeah, even Eminem's gotten into some of the fun with the memes. Like,
I think you have to though, because if there's a meme about you, like one of the ones I love the most is like this might be super obscure for like American listeners, but the RS meme of like where he's tapping his head.
Oh, quick maths.
No, that's Big Shaq.
Oh shit, I got them mixed up. That's really bad. Yeah, RS memes, yeah, with the tapping on his head.
Tapping his head, yeah.
And then obviously, Big Shaq with quick maths and, the thing goes...
Oh, and you don't have the facilities for that big man.
Oh my god. Memes are definitely like the thing to market a lot of like music nowadays. I'm just going to have to ignore the cat.
She's gone behind the TV again.
I'm going to have to ignore her. because that's the only way she'll like relax. But
It's the attention.
It's the attention. So what's another thing, man? What's a reason? Oh, the fucking whip and shit. First, let me hop out the motherfucking pool. You know when like the whip?
Oh, the whip and the nay-nay.
The whip and the nay-nay. Like I remember, like someone on
This is what I'm
Vine.
saying. Even like this is what I mean. Like they've transcended pictures and words into actual physical actions as well.
And TikTok as well.
What is what I mean? So we've got TikTok, Vine, YouTube to some degree. Like they popularized memes.
They help with music videos popping off. Like I know
TikTok does.
TikTok does for
Because
sure.
is it Travis Scott? He like licensed all his music on TikTok, so people can dance to it. But then if people see someone dancing to it and they hear his song, they go, "Oh shit, that's a sick song! I'm gonna go listen to it." So it's like free promotion.
But that's how artists like promote their songs nowadays, man. They hey, stop it.
You're gonna fall,
Hey, get off. Come on,
guys. Kirby is running the show today.
yeah. Just relax, silly cat. Just shh. There we go. So, yeah, like, what else was there that they popped off on? Like, because I think Drake tried to make a TikTok song with the Tootsie slide. I think he was expecting it to pop off on TikTok.
Left foot side. Yeah, right foot stomp, left foot slide. Yeah, it didn't bang.
It didn't bang.
No.
But that's what I mean. Like, I feel that memes are now a very big.
Do you know what banged on TikTok? That Olivia Rodrigo song, "Good for You."
How's it go?
I don't know.
Fucking Despacito became a meme.
Well, the fact that it was like one of the biggest songs.
Despacito. I didn't know Daddy Yankee sang that.
Yeah.
Man, kids don't know about fucking Gasolina.
Bro, it's
that's a slap.
But with memes, like they even transcend the internet itself, because you even have it in popular culture, in like TV and
when
and
memes reach TV, it's a fucking wrap.
But they kind of have though.
No, but no, I mean when like a meme pops up and then reaches like the public consciousness to the point where it's on a television show and some out-of-touch adult tries to replicate it, fucking dies.
Well, they can't. Like, I mean, when you think of like panel shows like Mock the Week and Have I Got News for You, like they use like videos and images of like things that happen in the UK and they memorize them, if that's
more or
a
less.
word.
Yeah. Fuck, what's that name? What's the dude that had the glasses and he's got the bald head and he used to have a TV show? He hosts fuck, what's that like sketch show where you just show like random funny moments of like people like
Oh, what, Harry Hill?
Harry Hill, yeah. He used to have a show, like a little show, and it was like, is it
TV Burp?
TV Burps. That's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, he would meme the fuck out of like that week's television in the UK.
I missed that show, man. I used to look forward to that shit. Like normally I don't watch a lot of TV, but I used to really look forward to that.
I think after a while it gets old.
Yeah, man, probably.
But I think that's why memes are so fantastic, because you'll see one meme and it will get fucking rinsed, and then you get bored of it, and then another one comes along.
The next one, man. That's what happens. Like for me, like it was like the whole was it My Name Is Jeff?
Oh yeah,
that got fucking rinsed to death.
That was
never funny to me. You know what meme still makes me laugh? Fucking these nuts. Got 'em.
Really?
I get a kick out of that because I did that to Olivia the other day. So I was like, yo, did like Candice call you the other day? She's like, what? Did Candice call you the other day? He's like, who's Candice? I was like, Candice dick fit in your mouth.
Oh,
and
wow.
she fucking fought me.
Well, it's like the okay.
Okay.
I quite like that. It's very simple.
That one's really good.
It's just like if someone says something weird or like something like a bit out of touch, it's just like okay. Or why the fuck you lying?
Oh, I remember what that means.
I still love that.
I still love it.
What's the song? What's the song it's based on?
Too Close by Next.
That's it. Yes.
And it's literally about the song is about someone getting a boner from a girl dancing too hard on him. And it happens, man.
I hear that on the radio from time to time, you know.
You know, music is really good at hiding like suggestive themes. People still don't know that fucking Space Cowboy by Jamaica is about weed.
Oh yeah. No,
You know, My Eyes Are Red Again and shit. And fucking obviously Mary Jane by Rick James is a weed song.
Well, it's also that itself has become like content on TikTok and maybe even Vine, when you see like people in like their 30s and 40s and go, I used to like belt this song out when I was in my teens and stuff, and then like actually listening to the lyrics, it's always about fucking or something.
Bro, I'll make a TikTok just to like spam Jamiroquai songs. And I'll do like some dumb shit where I'm like belly flopping into like a pool of like acid or something, and just like have a Jamiroquai song in the background. Shout out to Jamiroquai, man.
Jamiroquai is...
JK is the GOAT. I fucking love his album, man.
Does he still do music?
They dropped like an album like, I want to say like 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
I hadn't listened to it because like
unfortunately, I think... and I think this is the case for most artists, and I'm talking about 99.9% of artists. They have a place in time in history.
Yeah,
music evolves.
Listen, man, it's hard to be consistent. Like, it's really, especially in like an art form, it's hard to be consistent. And like
100%, only a few people transcend decades.
Like, let's take a famous artist, like a hip hop artist, like Jay-Z. Jay-Z's been rapping since the 80s.
Yeah.
Like, so he got his start with like, what was it? He was doing like the originator flow with Jazzo, and he's rapping really fast. And then obviously he didn't get his big break. Like, his first album didn't come out until he was like 26.
Yeah.
And which in like hip hop, that's like really old.
Especially now when people are doing it like 16, 17 and shit.
Nas wrote Illmatic at like 18, 19.
Really?
Big East wrote Ready to Die at 20 years old.
What was Illmatic? Like 94? Yeah.
It was like a month or two after I was born.
Oh, nice.
I fucking love that album. Of course, it's the Bible in hip hop.
I've listened to it recently, actually.
Very good album. But that's what's crazy is like Jay-Z's been going on for that long. So he didn't get apparently his first #1 hit was like New York, Empire State of Mind.
Fuck off.
Yeah. His first #1 hit.
Not Renegade with Eminem on it.
No.
Because I could see why he wouldn't prior to that, because hip hop was obviously like shunned and everything. But then a white Eminem came on and really popularized the forum of hip hop and rap. So then when he jumped on Renegade, a lot of people, they go, "What's your favorite Jay-Z song?" They say Renegade, and it's only because of Eminem on it. Really, New York State of Mind was his first #1.
Or Empire State of Mind. Sorry, that's New York State of Mind.
That's
is the Nas song.
Yeah.
Ooh. Jay-Z fans will fuck me up for getting that mixed up. Like, how dare you disgrace Hove? You and your fucking fitted cap.
It's about the same city, and it's got State of Mind in it.
Pretty much.
It's easily mistaken. That's really surprising.
It's very surprising. I still.
And do you know what the funny thing is? People just prefer Part 2, which is just Alicia Keys.
Is it Part 2?
Part 2 is just Alicia Keys.
I thought I knew
so
my hip hop.
Part 1 is both of them. Part 2 is just Alicia Keys.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. I remember.
I think there's a Part 3 as well.
I don't know, but I remember seeing that video of her doing that. Just like sort of. Just
it's a fantastic video for her. Song for her. It's a great song.
No, it's lovely, lovely song. But back to just memes. It is definitely being used a lot, like TikTok, obviously Vine.
Everything's a meme though now.
People, that's what's really annoying me now. I feel like, like back in the days, right, where adverts used to be very straightforward and simple, just advertise the product.
Oh, adverts are now memes.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Literally, I've seen this guy, and I wish I could shout him out if I could remember his name. He's British and he's a comedian, and like he does like TikToks and stuff, and literally he like merges British adverts together. So you know that one where it's just like, if you can fix a bike, you can fix a car.
Someone sent me this
of the dude.
Yes.
And then it's like, if you can fix a car, you can fix it. And it's like a
B-52 fighter jet. Like,
and then it's like, if you can fix that, you can fix your parents' marriage. And it's like,
oh my god. But that's what I mean. Like back.
And then at the end, it'll be like, ba 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 ba. I'm loving it. So it's just like,
Pusha T wrote the jingle for that.
I thought it was Justin Timberlake.
He wrote, Pusha T wrote the jingle. No, Pusha T wrote like the "I'm loving it" part. I think.
And Justin sang it.
I think so. Yeah.
I wonder if they get any royalties from that.
Oh yeah, Pusha T still gets royalties from like the.
Oh, I wouldn't work again.
Yeah,
I wouldn't work again.
He's rich though. He doesn't need to put out albums.
Guys, if you ever do anything, always opt for royalties than a payout, because there's like famous cases of like like back in the day when like studios used to fuck over artists and go, oh, we'll give you a mil, but you have no royalties, and then like the song has like banged in like every fucking song, like or every fucking film, you know, like every film in like the 2000s would play like Exhibit like, and Nate Dogg like stuff.
Fatboy Slim.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it's just like I mean, they might have royalties, but I'm just saying, for example, like if you didn't have royalties for those songs, you're fucked.
Did I tell you that Fatboy Slim was at my uni graduation?
Why?
You just there. He did like a little like.
Oh, he did a course?
No, like he had, like, you know, like the little video they show you, they're saying like, "Oh, congrats, guys, you passed." He was at the.
That's a bit random, isn't it?
It's because he originates from Brighton. He lives
right,
in Brighton.
Gotcha.
I was so gassed because Fatboy Slim's one of my favorite producers of all time.
Fatboy Slim's a G, man. He's
a goat. Yeah, just going back to just what we talking about, music and memes and shit. There's little things here and there, man, little idiosyncrasies, like little quirks where memes just grow from it. It's just crazy when you think about it.
Anything can be said or photographed or even clipped and it will forever be a meme to a certain subculture. And they can transcend the subcultures if they're more broad, of course. For example, like the RS tapping his head. Like, that was, I think, in the Hood documentary, he says a line about like the girl has good brains on her, and he's like tapping his head because he's obviously talking about like sucking, like sucking dick and blah blah blah. But it's the image or the gif of him tapping his head. It's just like that's transcended the original meaning from the Hood documentary.
That's what happens.
Because it's just like, man, you just got, it's like, think about it, but which technically is what he does do in the Hood documentary. He's saying, think about what I just said.
Exactly, man.
But that transcend, like, there's probably people that have used that GIF or meme format and don't even know where it's from.
You know what's sad as well? Like, you know Pepe the Frog? You know the frog one?
Oh.
I love me some Pepe the Frog.
Yes.
You know what's sad about that is that people who are, like, you know, white supremacists and, like, racists and whatever, they started putting him in, like, Nazi attire. And so the news outlets picked out, like, oh, Pepe the Frog's a racist meme because there's like a meme of him like in like Nazi attire. And that's really sad because Pepe the Frog was a very innocent meme.
What?
Yeah, didn't you hear that? Like,
no?
Pepe, they classified Pepe the Frog as like an offensive image because...
So this is when... This is now a political group, white supremacists, because that's a political group in my eyes.
Yeah.
They are taking a meme and using it to raise their profile by making him a Nazi. Is Pepe the Frog a male?
Yeah, it's a male. It's a male frog.
Yeah. By making him a Nazi.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane. If I see a presidential election and they're banging memes, oh, Trump must have done it.
Trump won by memes, bro. Meme magic.
I try and stay away from that shit, man, because it pisses me off.
Fam, you know what? I'm not like heavy into like the whole president election and stuff. Like, I'll peek in every so often.
That'll be picking up soon. Again.
No,
wait. Was it 2021? No. Yeah, it was 2021. So at the end of this year,
the election was 2020. So
yeah, and he came into power in 2021. Biden did. Yeah, because we had the whole top 5 of this thing.
Yeah,
so that was in January 21. So by the beginning of next year, or some point next year, they'll be doing the campaigns again. Because it's 2024. It'd be 2024.
So 2023, maybe around end of 2022, we might get some more campaigns.
Yeah, probably. Because those campaigns...
Why
that's what I'm saying.
It's 2021. It's 2022. My calendar's right in front of me.
Yeah,
golly almighty. Betcha by golly wow. Oh my god.
Shucks.
Jinkies. Yeah, anyway. But,
where's my glasses?
Yeah, I would say Trump won via memes. Because remember that famous...
He was a meme, though.
He is a meme. He's a fucking fat dumbass.
The whole wall thing was a meme.
It was. No, you know what?
I mean, he was serious about it.
Fam, the one that killed me is when, like, they were doing the election, right? And obviously he started losing. He said, stop the count. That was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, because his votes were ahead at this point. It was like, right, that's it. We're calling it there.
Stop the count. And people were memeing it, like, putting, like, the vampire there from, like, Sesame Street. Like, stop the count. Fam, I'm sorry. That whole, like, that last sort of part, that last chapter of the manga of Trump was the funniest fucking time ever.
Do you know what? I have to rate the desperation in him.
Fam.
I have to rate it because obviously no one wants to lose. So it's just like he's like, stop the count.
Stop the count. This motherfucker was having a full-blown meltdown on Twitter. The president of the United States.
Well, that's why they had to bring in that that thing. This may not be factually correct. Do you remember when they had to put that at the bottom of his tweets because he used to say shit that was just not correct? It was about coronavirus as well.
You made Twitter like wake up the devs to go and update the shit.
Yeah, bro, and Twitter is quite a lawless place as well. For them to go, oh shit, we actually...
Twitter is very backwards sometimes. Someone can call me the N-word with the hard R, but if I tell him to go kick rocks, I'm getting fucking 24-hour banned. Twitter is bullshit sometimes.
I find it's a lawless zone.
Like, somebody tweeted out, like, the colonization of Europe was actually a plus. And I'm like, huh? Someone tweeted that out, right? I know it's a troll account. Someone tweeted that out, and I was like, listen, if I said the things I wanted to say to you, my fucking account's getting thrown in the sun. They're throwing that shit in the swamp. Because I can't say the things I want to say to you, because I'm going to get deleted off this platform.
Did he give any explanation, or was it just that?
You know, people just like to get a reaction.
It's just poking the bear. That's what it is. You know, it's like, come on, I said something.
People do that,
wrong.
Man. It's sad. It's like, man, go hug your parents, bro. Like, you on Twitter, like. I
think, you know what? I think the whole internet generation need to realize that if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But social media just does not,
listen, man,
like, cohere to that sort of philosophy.
And that's the beautiful and ugly thing about it. There are no rules.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's lawless. You as a lawfully good person you can say what's on your mind and be free of any like people judging you like face to face. But then
I said the colonization of Europe. I meant to say the colonization of Africa. That's what the guy said.
I knew what you meant.
Pardon me, guys.
Oh my god, there was few people listening and going, what?
Yeah, I was sorry about that. But I think
you did say that as well.
Yeah,
bro,
my brain went.
I knew exactly what you meant, and when you know something, I just didn't hear it.
Yeah, soz.
I'm glad you corrected yourself, because that could have been a bit of a yikes moment.
I say we move on to. Do you want to move on to cyberbullying or the dark side of the internet? Or they're both dark side stuff. Which dark?
Well, we could both, yeah. I mean, the internet
both.
has some pretty darks. I mean, if you think of like the positive and negatives of the internet, it's like kind of touched upon just saying now. It's just like with like social media and stuff. It's just like the freedom of speech, the freedom of information, the freedom of speech. Like, we are the most not necessarily educated, but well-equipped generation.
Yeah, we have literally a whole library in our phones at all time.
Exactly. If you wanted to go learn a topic, you would have to go to the library back in the day.
Fam, I learned how to cook crack by looking on Twitter. Do you know how crazy that is?
Very.
Like, I went on Twitter and I found a recipe to cooking crack and making mustard gas.
Yeah, see, that's insane.
That is wild. And the thing is, there are like... I'm not going to say the ingredients on here because I don't want to get fucking put on a watch list. But there are household ingredients that you can use that you can make a mustard gas.
That's mental.
That's very scary. But
I was more talking about, like, if you wanted to read upon like a certain topic, you would have to go to the library. But now you can literally just Google it.
Like, you literally have to go. Like, if you want to know how to cook crack, you have to know someone who.
Well, I don't even mean. I'm not even necessarily talking about crack. But if you wanted to learn about like the 17th century. Like Ireland, you'd have to go to a library. But now I can just in Google put 17th century Ireland. I don't know why that comes to my head, but
it's an example.
It's exactly like we have so much power at our fingertips and the power being knowledge. You can now educate yourself on anything you want. Literally anything.
Anything.
And knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power, people.
And that's what I mean. We're the most well-equipped generation. Oh, I mean, everyone is, because the internet is accessible for everyone. But we are the generation that harness the internet
for sure.
Like how Thanos harnessed the Infinity Glove and the Infinity Stones. That is us.
Facts.
At the snap of our fingers, we can literally get anything we want.
At the snap of his fingers, Jack Dorsey made Twitter and made half the world stupid.
There we go.
There you go. All right. Question.
Oh, that's good with the half as well. That hit me after because the Thanos half. Hey, you know, recently, I don't know who it was. It might have been Kevin Feige, but he said when Thanos snapped his fingers, I don't know if that's picking up. Snapped his fingers. It wasn't just like intelligent life; it was all animals and shit as well.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. If you're watching Internals,
yeah, shit film.
It's all right.
It's terrible.
It's really not as bad as people made it out to be. Yeah,
It is a terrible film.
It's not great, but it's really not as shit people made it out to be.
Out of the 25 films they've done, it is definitely in the lower.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Question: how do you feel about cyberbullying? What are your opinions on cyberbullying?
See, cyberbullying is something that's been around for a long time now.
Yeah. Since like people start communicating.
So sort of like when I think of like when we started communicating on the internet, not necessarily me and you per se, but just us as a generation. And I mean, there was obviously people older than us and people younger than us that done it, but we were like 10, 11 with like MSN and shit.
MSN, Bebo, all that shit. MySpace. And then Facebook.
But then there was even later, like forums itself.
Yeah.
So it's just, but I never used to fuck with forums. So I've never been cyberbullied. Have you ever been cyberbullied?
Possibly. Okay. The thing is that I didn't take it as like, yo, I'm getting bullied on the internet. I'm just like, damn.
So this is the age old criticism when people go, oh, I'm being bullied online, and they go, turn the fucking computer off.
Listen, Tyler the Creator has a very famous tweet.
Oh, okay.
Where he says, how the fuck can you get cyberbullied? Just turn the screen, just look away. Just look. That tweet is so famous. I love that cyberbullying
I'm pretty sure you said you were going to make that into a mouse mat at some point.
I was going to make that into a mouse mat, I forgot, because that cyberbullying tweet is hilarious.
Hey, do you know what he should do with that tweet?
What?
He should make it into an NFT.
Get the fuck out. Every time you say that, I put the Vine boom over that shit because that is very disturbing. Let art be art.
Hey, NFTs are art.
NFTs are not art. I'm sorry.
Hey, we will do an NFT episode.
NFTs are not art.
The way we talk about NFTs on this podcast.
Get the fuck away from you, monkey abbeys. I know you got skid marks in your boxes. The only people that argue about monkey abbeys definitely have skid marks in your boxes. You got dirt under your fingernails.
I'm gonna make Kirby into an NFT.
Don't touch my pussy.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. She's got pause. Hey! Put the slide whistle on that shit.
No, do the yeah.
Nah, cyberbullying is a weird one, man, because like, yeah, people can be dickheads online. I just block them. Like, I get into it sometimes with people. I just either stop talking or I just block them.
Do you think cyberbullying is as prevalent as it was back in the day? And the only reason I say that is because I feel like nowadays kids have a better understanding of the internet. So if someone's calling them a dickhead online, it's like water off a duck's back.
Yeah.
But back in the day, when it was such a new, brand spanking new thing, if someone goes into a forum and goes like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh forum, and they go, oh, Joey Wheeler's my favorite character, and someone goes,
fuck off,
you're a fucking
you
dickhead.
Idiot.
I'm going to murder you. I'm going to stab your family. And people will feel threatened and scared by that because they didn't understand.
Yeah, they thought they can track them down like some FBI thing.
I mean, people can.
Yeah, people can. You can still get, doxed and shit on the internet.
But that's scary. Nowadays, I'm not afraid of that shit. Whereas back in the day, I think probably I was to a certain degree.
Yeah, like obviously back in the day where I feel someone was like talking spicy to me on the internet, but obviously I was like 13. I was like, oh no, they're gonna come and beat me up and shit. But now as a grown ass man, when someone's like, yo, fuck you, it's like,
here's my address.
It's like, no, if someone was to post my address, like, yo, I know where you live, it's like, so do I. You're not special. Like, I know where I live.
It's like, come then.
Yeah, come, let's dance. I packed that thing too, so you will get clapped. No, but I think some people take it too far. Like if someone's just a little arguing, a little this and that or whatever. But if someone's like, yo, I have your address, I'm like, okay, relax. You're arguing about fucking Nintendo 64. You do not need to go and kill someone over Nintendo 64. Like,
well, yeah, I mean, I don't want to say I don't want to say cyberbullying doesn't exist now, because I'm sure it does. I just feel like, do you know what? I really feel like when we were in school, it was talked about a lot.
Because it was a new thing. Because obviously,
I don't feel like it's talked about at all anymore.
Nah, it still is. Like, it's very much...
as much as it used to be.
I think because obviously when things are new and fresh, everyone's talking about it. But now, we're in a generation where a lot of people from, the Gen Zs are quite, suffer with a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety.
Yeah, there's a lot of mental health.
A lot of mental health concerns about
there's still a lot of stigma?
Yeah.
Stigma about mental health.
Well, yeah.
I think we're becoming a more accepting society around mental health, but it's still a long way off.
I say it's a long way off because I feel that we have a lot of bad actors when it comes to like people that jump in. I feel like people like to jump in for the image of it, like, oh yeah, I care about mental health, and then like 2 tweets later, it's like, fuck you, kill yourself, and it's just like, bruh,
there's no consistency.
There's no consistency.
But also that is the beauty of the internet, where you can literally flip on a point on a fucking dime, and like.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah. There's a lot of musical references this podcast, and it's actually making me really excited.
It's just like a JoJo episode. There's mad music references. Yeah, man. Cyberbullying. I think for me, if I'm getting quote unquote cyberbullied on like Twitter, I'll just delete the app for the day. Fuck it. People will move on. Like that's really my thing. Like if someone's like texting me outside, like, yo, I'm outside your house, like pull up, then I'm like, all right.
But that's not cyberbullying anymore.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But like for me, I don't really see it like someone just shitting on me as cyberbullying, because I'm just like, I don't know, it doesn't really affect me that on a deeper meaning. I
don't think it's ever affected. I think cyberbullying it's such a weird concept, because I don't think it should be boxed as cyberbullying. It should just always be classed as bullying, full stop. Because you can still bully someone if you're not physically present.
Yeah, you can be threatening and feel intimidated by someone on the internet because you don't really know what they look like.
Well, and the thing is, I do understand that. Say if I have an account on a forum and you're bullying me on the forum, like I fully understand the point. Is like I could just delete that account.
Yeah, I just find a new account or block.
But then the damage has already been done.
Yeah, like you got me to like delete my account.
Exactly. That's the bullied part. You're not being cyber. So the bullying has stopped. You've been bullied. It's past tense.
Yeah, I get you.
Because to be bullied off something is a win for the person.
Yeah,
who done it.
Like it'll never be to the point where I will feel like I have to like. I don't think I can ever be in a situation where someone's bullied me off a platform. Like,
well, you just said you would delete Twitter for like the day. That's kind of
like if I'm getting dogpiled, like it won't be like one individual person. Let's say like I drop like a shitty tweet, and then you got like I'm getting ratioed now, and
it's not affecting you as a person. It's more the fact that you're getting fucking atted all the time, and you just can't be asked for the notifications.
Yeah, it's like, damn, my phone's getting hot. Now I got to delete this shit.
Yeah, okay, that is different.
You've caused me an inconvenience. I don't feel like, damn, my chest hurts. I feel sad. It's just like, great. Now I've got to go find something to do for another like hour or so until people get bored. That's how it goes. Like that's like when I got like ratioed on Twitter, like I just mute the tweet and then went about my day.
Ratioing is such a meme now as well, because people say it. People go ratioed, and it's like,
listen, if you're online tweeting ratio,
do you know what? I do actually slyly love it a little bit, because I think it can.
It's so cringe.
It can be hilarious.
It was funny at first, but it's very cringe now.
I see. I still think it's a bit funny. It depends on what you're ratioing and what you've ratioed it with. If you're just ratioing something with the word ratioed, then it's pointless, it's boring. But if someone has tweeted a picture or a video or whatever, and then someone else has replied cleverly to it, and that gets ratioed, I love it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if you just tweet a response and you happen to ratio someone, then that's different.
That's perfect.
But if you're saying L plus ratio, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, there's no thought in that.
And I want like the next iPhone to code something in, so when someone tweets something like L plus ratio, the battery at your phone just pops out. Like you get banned from Twitter for 24 hours.
You have the hologram face of Steve Jobs telling you no.
Just slaps you.
Bro, that would be.
Listen, like that's what happens. I want Twitter to like code something. If someone tweets out L plus
iPhone
ratio,
goes back into the box, puts the wrapping back on itself, and ships itself back off
like some
to Apple.
poltergeist shit, where like it just like
just
into itself. No, it's just like listen, man. Don't be one of the people that tweets ratio, man. Go hug your parents.
But this is the beauty of
go kiss a woman
or a man
consensually,
or a man,
yeah, or a man, or a dog if you're one of those people,
or a tree.
Yeah, anything.
But the tree has to give you consent.
Yeah, just go touch grass. Just literally go outside and touch some grass because you've been on the internet for way too long.
Or
what's pa pa pa?
I was like a smoking. Sort of.
Oh yeah. Smokers. I don't know. Fuck it.
No, smoke grass. It was a joke. You've killed me now.
My bad.
I'm hanging my head. You ratioed me.
Oh damn.
You ratioed me. Damn. I don't even know how that works.
You've got to delete your account now.
I've got to delete myself.
Oh shit! Don't do that. We've got a podcast to run.
Wait. F4. No, that's not it. Wait. What am I doing? Wait, no, there it is. System 32.
Oh no.
It's in my brain.
Blah, blah.
We are in the Matrix.
Do
you know what? If we were in the Matrix and I got out, I would be that fucker that went and deleted System 32.
Damn, everyone just dies?
No, they don't though. They're conscious. All the stuff like they would just wake up.
No, but that's what happened in the Matrix though. Like if you don't unplug someone from the Matrix properly, they die.
Oh yeah, you're
their
right.
Consciousness dies.
But then if they die, does that mean the aliens die? Because the aliens were using us as batteries.
See, the Matrix 4 kind of changes a lot of that shit.
Oh, okay, I can't be asked.
But anyway, but if we're just operating on what we know now, as in 1 to 3, and Animatrix, they don't necessarily die. They just need more power.
I thought they were our food. We were their food source.
Yeah, our bodies
were their energy for them.
Their energy to run the Matrix, essentially.
And them, I thought. I thought the Matrix fed them.
No, it was literally.
What am I thinking then? I thought. So what was the point then? Why would?
No, remember in the Animatrix, they built machines to serve humans, but the humans kept treating them like shit. So the machines branched off and made their own world, but the economy of their world knocked the human economy out of whack. It was doing better than the human economy.
Oh yeah.
So the humans blacked out the sky to stop them from because they were solar powered. Then the humans say, you know what? Fuck that. We're putting you in the Matrix, and that's how we're here now.
I see. Yes.
Nah, but
so it was tit for tat, petty human bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, we deserve to be in the Matrix then, by the sound of
it. We are in the Matrix. Like there are certain things that I look at, and I think this is all pretty. Like there are people that look like NPCs.
I swear to God, there must be pictures. There must be an Instagram account or something where it's called like glitch in the Matrix, and it's like real life pictures that look fucking like glitched as fuck.
Fam, I've seen cats bark like a dog.
Kirby.
Oh, not my baby. Bro, I've seen some weird shit in my time. I've seen people that I said, this person is a created character. He's not real.
Oh, you know, like them generic white guys that are called like John Johnson or something.
Bro, I've seen many of John Johnson.
And they're literally like white picket fence Americans, like, howdy neighbor.
Like I watched.
Do you know what? Do you know what's the most Matrix shit film that isn't the Matrix?
What's that?
Edward Scissorhands. And I'll tell you why. Forget Edward Scissorhands.
Okay.
Take him out of the equation. At the beginning of that film, all the men leave the house at the same time to go to work. All the wives, they do all the housework at all the same time. All that kind of shit. It's like routine Matrix shit. And all the men get home at the same time. That's all Matrix shit.
Fam, it is, bro. Like,
why are we talking about the Matrix again?
Because it's just like how a whole internet thing. But I want to talk about the dark side of the internet, and I mean just like the things that we were just discussing shortly before we hit record. Just how the internet has kind of affected people so much so that it's affected their political affiliations, how they deal with relationships, their day-to-day life. And I want to talk about just how...
Well, as I said, the internet is a tool, but this tool is now a multi-purpose tool that can be used for literally every facet of your life.
Pretty much.
And I don't mean that lightly at all. I mean that like this podcast itself is using the internet to transmit this message I sound fucking like an alien now.
There's like a theory online about how aliens are humans from the future.
I'd love that.
Like,
Do you know what I read?
What?
And I knew this before, but I read it again. But you know Stephen Hawking? So before he died, obviously, he threw a time traveler party, but no one turned up.
Aww.
So does that mean time travel is not possible at all?
There are theories saying that, obviously, you know, the whole butterfly effect thing and blah, blah, blah. So, like, I feel that maybe the time travelers think that if they turn up at this party, it might throw things out of whack.
No, I understand that.
So I guess...
Thing is as well, if he was in a locked room by himself, and then after the party finished, he goes, no one actually turned up. Someone could have turned up, and he just... I don't know if he was in a locked room, but I'm just saying, if he was, someone could have turned up and be like, yo, Stephen.
Man, listen, we need to call up Apollo, man. He had the gift of prophecy. Like, maybe he might know some time travelers.
There is like I think it's like a TikTok or YouTube channel that the guy claims he's from like the year 2020, like 2250 or some shit. I don't know. And he says like, we don't exist anymore. He's like one of the last humans, and he travelled back.
We ought to talk to the Simpsons writers, because they're probably time travelers.
But do you know what it is? Do you know what I have a theory about? Like the Simpsons is like they meme life, and
Ooh.
so what do they say? What's the saying about does art
imitate life, or does life imitate art?
And I think that is perfect when it's with the Simpsons. The things that don't make sense are the ones with like Donald Trump on the escalator going down. But then again, I feel like Donald Trump as the president will eventually hit an escalator in his life. So you just have to wait for that clip to come out.
But yeah.
But again, did the Simpsons influence Donald Trump to become the president consciously or unconsciously? Because they jokingly go, oh, what if Donald Trump become the president? And then years later, he becomes the president of the United States.
You know what I think it is? I think it's a situation where, you know, the whole theory about, if you put enough monkeys in the room, they can write Shakespeare. I think it was one of those ones where the Simpsons just had some of the greatest writers of our generation just in that one room alone, that they practically wrote like the future.
They wrote history.
Yeah, they wrote
history and the future, yeah.
So I think that's kind of what happened there. So I guess it's just like there were so many good minds in there at one point where they can kind of predict things to the point where they actually did predict stuff.
It's another, do you know what? And we keep going back to it, but the Simpsons predicting the future is such a Matrix fucking shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've been.
What's the head dude in the Matrix?
What, Morpheus?
No. The guy that Neo goes to in like the third film.
Oh, the architecture.
Yeah, the Simpsons are the Simpson writers are the architect of this fucking Matrix.
I really do think we're in the Matrix.
Hey, I want to run that narrative that the Simpsons writers are the architect of this Matrix.
I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Groening was like the person who created the Matrix.
Have you ever seen like the original shit from the Simpsons?
Are you talking about like season 1?
No. Before that, so like the Tracy Ullman show.
Oh, they look terrible.
They do, yeah. Have you ever seen it with Family Guy as well? Like all the voices sound so different.
I did watch. I watched the pilot of Family Guy.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and it does look. It looks. I like the older Family Guys, man. It just seemed a little bit more.
I just think with any art form, it's like once you do it enough, it just becomes a bit stale. And I just think that's with like, but that's anything. Like I think The Simpsons is a little stale right now.
Well, that's like I said before. It's hard to be consistent. Think about how many seasons has been going on. Like a good nearly 30-odd seasons.
Exactly.
How do you make something good for 30 seasons, bro?
I mean, fair play to them. They've
some
killed
TV
it.
shows don't even last 5 seasons.
What is it? Well, there's like soaps, isn't there? There's like soap operas.
Yeah, but like
they come out with the most wild storylines. But The Simpsons can do that as well.
The Simpsons can kind of go anywhere because it's a cartoon. So like, there's so many things you can pull off in a cartoon.
Oh yeah, of course.
But of course, it still comes down to the writing. Like, how can you make writing good for 30 seasons? Like The Simpsons has been going on since 1989.
I know they've been killing it.
And one could argue that they peaked around season 10.
Yeah.
And even that is like unheard of back then, like a cartoon going on for 10 seasons.
I remember around like really enjoying The Simpsons up until like episode 300, because I remember when episode 300 come out, it was like a big thing.
It was a big thing, wasn't it?
But I don't know how many episodes they've got now, but they've probably doubled, even tripled that at this point now.
One Piece who?
One Piece who, yeah. But see, this is the thing with like other forms of like long form, like animated things. It's like One Piece is a continuous story.
That is very true. I think it's probably...
The Simpsons isn't a continuous story.
But you know what? It's going to sound weird. I think it's harder to make something that is just random than it is to make something that's continuous.
Oh, 100%, because there's a start, middle, and end. And in the head of Oda, who writes One Piece, he knows exactly where it's start, beginning, ending. Like, he knows that. But he just needs to work out the bits in the middle. I'm sure before he starts, and there might even be quotes of this of him on the internet somewhere, he knows from the beginning how it was going to end.
I remember you said it to me years ago that most writers write the ending before they write the beginning.
Yeah, or like authors. Like, for example, the author of Harry Potter, she wrote the ending before the majority of the beginning and the middle books, because it's so the most important thing in storytelling is the journey, of course, but you need to have a stellar ending.
Of course, you got to wrap it all up.
Well, exactly, and there has to be a conclusion. And if anything, the conclusion is just as important, or if not more important than the beginning.
Of course.
So you need to have a stellar beginning to gain the traction of fans and viewers and whatever, but you need an ending that resolves and leaves everyone satisfied. It's a hard job.
It's very hard to keep that like tight.
The middle bit doesn't really matter, because you can have a few shitty
side plots, side characters
that don't really matter.
Once-off, like, little red herrings here and there.
Exactly, and it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
Oh,
I know Kirby's just chilling right now.
She's passed out on my lap. I love this cat so much.
But yes, yeah.
What I want to talk about with the dark side of the internet, because of course, I would say in recent times it's been definitely a massive proponent in how people engage in politics. So
okay.
A lot of people now, especially boomers, they are on Facebook a lot. And they do get caught up in a lot of these political alignments. So you've heard of QAnon, right?
No.
So QAnon is like this mysterious person or group of people, and from what I can remember and what I remember looking up, is that he felt that Donald Trump, or this is what QAnon was saying, that Donald Trump is trying to expose like this secret in like the government, or like sort of like higher, the powers that be.
Okay.
That there's like this underground pedophile ring that, like these people in power and shit, like, this is what I'm just, like so Hillary Clinton and like Obama and all these people.
But we're talking, is this kind of linked to like the Prince Andrew stuff?
Yeah. And he thought, the QAnon people thought that, Donald Trump was trying to save the West, and like he was going to like out these like pedophiles and shit like that. And
why didn't he then? Because he just didn't.
I just don't know. I haven't delved much deeper in that shit.
Is this ring of pedophiles, is this more powerful than the US government?
It is the US government, apparently.
Oh, it is the US government.
Apparently. This is what I'm saying. Like, there's like, it just goes back to how people now engage in politics. There's a lot of things that just kind of get bigger and bigger, and people get really hooked into this stuff. Like, of course, anti-vax people who, I don't want to get too much in that, but that's how I mean.
No, I don't think we should give the majority of these people airtime.
No, I'm not trying to give them airtime, but it's just kind of shining light on just how, people nowadays engage in politics. The internet really is a way to connect with people that have like-mindedness, where you can go in.
But that's a positive as well.
It's good and it's bad, but because I feel that people, I think
that's with every positive point that you have for the internet can be spun negatively as well, which is why I believe that while the internet is a fantastic tool, it's such, like, the phrase "a blessing and a curse."
Yeah.
The internet should be the poster boy for for a blessing and a curse.
Exactly.
Because it is the biggest blessing on humanity since the fucking wheel. And I'm not even exaggerating.
I would say it's up there with the wheel for sure.
But it's also the biggest curse on humanity, because we use it to self-destruct. We use it to destroy others.
Waste time to like just do some bullshit, like, you know what I mean? But that's what's really scary, is that obviously we both watched this Netflix show called the Social Dilemma.
Bro, I stopped halfway.
I watched.
I don't even know if I got halfway. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
And it just shows that, like, I think it was like it wasn't on the social dilemma itself, but it kind of drew comparisons to how Facebook.
So it's like the marketing side of the internet,
marketing, and like how it just kind of wants to keep you on apps and keep you scrolling,
keep you engaged on social media, thus the internet and everything.
You said the right word, engagement. That's the big word that they use. So one of the things that they do is that they like to post, if you like one sort of left-leaning thing, they'll just shower your timeline with a lot of left-leaning sort of content.
It's like, you know how people say, I've been talking about Apple headphones.
Yeah, and it'll just get an ad.
And I'll get an ad for it. It's shit like that. I don't genuinely believe that they're genuinely listening to that from a phone.
No, they do. I've seen it. Bro, I was talking about like some gaming headsets with Olivia over the phone.
I see Apple headphones on my fucking social media.
I saw like some fucking, what was it? What's it called again? Like GX headphones or some shit like that. It was like, fam, like they do pick up on stuff. Like,
I mean, it's amazing in the sense that they are so good at boiling you down to a profile and predicting what you want.
It's the algorithm.
It's amazing.
It's the algorithms.
It's fucking amazing.
People are getting paid for that shit.
But it's also some of the most terrifying shit I've ever... So that documentary, Social Dilemma, I got about halfway, maybe not even as much as halfway through it, when I turned to my girlfriend and said, I cannot watch this anymore because it is making me physically sick. Like, it made me feel so ill to myself. I don't think I use social media as much as, say, the average person. I don't tend to post anything. I don't tend to write anything. I don't tend to engage in anything on there. I tend to use it as a news. So I love my football news. I love just like general gaming news, like general, not necessarily politics, but general UK based news. And American news, because sometimes you get some things that come over from America and you go, oh shit, okay, cool, or oh, that was terrible.
Everyone wants to see the latest season of America because it's very entertaining.
That is the most entertaining season of The Matrix, America.
Ooh. I feel like they're longing out this COVID arc way too long.
Yeah,
the COVID arc's gone on too long.
It might go somewhere though. It might be building to something.
They try to like throw in Omicron, but it hasn't really been doing much. It's just like,
you heard of the other? The
French one.
No, they were saying there's some Delta Omicron coming, where it's like as catchy as Omicron, but as deadly as Delta.
So it's Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Yeah, apparently.
Get better writers, Matrix. We've seen that one before.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like the fucking World War II arc was hilarious. No, World War III arc was hilarious. You didn't see that one? When Trump killed was it an Iranian sort of army official in a missile strike, and they thought that was going to kick off World War III.
Yeah.
That was wild because people thought we were going to get conscripted, innit?
They can't. I don't think they can generally do that anymore.
I don't think I think there's only a situation where people can get conscripted. I think it's when it's a massive war.
You could be the next Captain America.
Do you think they're going to make super soldiers?
Yes.
Yeah, they probably are making super soldiers.
I swear to God, they're probably trying to make Iron Man suits for their soldiers.
Fucking Elon Musk. I know he's behind that. I know Elon Musk is somewhere deep in a bunker with army officials making an Iron Man suit.
Do you think Elon Musk could be Tony Stark?
No, he's not as cool as Tony Stark.
No. It doesn't have to be about cool. I'm talking about as in the endless supply of money. And he's let's face it, he is a genius. I mean,
I shrugged. I'm sorry. I know
you see the stuff that he makes or he produces.
Yeah, I guess the whole
Teslas are cool. The mega factories are cool.
Teslas are cool. I'll give him that. Teslas are cool, but
the mega factories are cool as well.
He's just a fucking nerd to me. He's not a cool nerd like Tony Stark or Reed Richards.
But the thing is Elon Musk. He's not a playboy philanthropist like Tony Stark.
We need that, man.
No, we really don't.
I want to see a playboy philanthropist. I want to see someone make a sex bot.
There's a lot of shit that's come out about Hugh Hefner.
Of course.
Apparently he used to drug all the girls, or he used to drug a lot of them, or whatever.
Fam.
And he used to drug himself as well.
What do we call our audience?
I don't know.
We'll find something, guys.
Betwixters.
Oh god, sounds some Nickelodeon shit. No offense. Anyway, guys.
What about BIP? BIP.
We called it the BIP. BIP. Guys, BIP guys. Are you ever surprised when a dude that has been projected to be like this really, like this guy that just loves women, always thinks about women, likes to see naked women all the time.
Can I just say,
are you really surprised that he was doing some dirty shit like that?
Can I just say as well, is like, it is the most, when you look back on it, it is the most wild fucking concepts that an old man had a mansion where he just used to fill it with pretty young girls. And bro, there was like, you know those
he's a cradle snatcher.
Well, you know those types of, you know, like Keeping Up with the Kardashians and stuff like that. There was a Playboy Mansion one.
Yeah, no, I remember watching it.
Like back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, I mean like back in the day.
Back in the day. I'm talking like 2003.
But people used to watch that shit like it was like, oh, this is cool reality TV. It's like...
But that's the thing about reality TV. It's not reality sometimes.
No, because a lot of it is written, isn't it?
It's written and like, of course, like it's like Pimp My Ride.
It's like The Matrix.
Fam, it's like, you know, Pimp My Ride, yeah, like a good 99% of those cars just did not really function.
Oh, yeah, you never saw them drive.
You barely saw them drive. And apparently they will stop working like after a week. Like people like came out and said, yo, this car stopped working after a week.
Yeah, and then they don't give a fuck.
That's what I mean. Like I'm not surprised Hugh Hefner was out there drugging like ladies.
I think so. I don't want to be like slandering his name, but I'm pretty sure I read that.
Allegedly.
Let's say that, because I'm not 100% sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if allegedly he did that, because
I wouldn't be either.
Fam.
And I know that's horrible to say because I didn't know the man, but like,
fam, the society is too porn crazy, bro. Like sex crazy, right? Like, are people really surprised that horny dudes come out and be weirdos and shit? I'm not.
No.
Because they're like, listen, if a dude is talking about how he loves to fuck and he's like always talking about fucking all the time, he's probably on his way to being a Romeo Alpha Polo Echo.
I don't know what the fuck any of that means.
I don't want to say the word on here. Romeo Alpha Polo Echo.
Oh!
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised he was on his way to do something like that. So, listen, man, it's crazy.
Let's talk about something
positive.
Well, yeah. Should we round it out with something positive? Because I think the internet and the internet culture has created its own set of superstars, celebrities through TikTok. Well, TikTok newer, and Vine just before that, and YouTube being the granddaddy of them all, and I suppose Twitch to some degree as well. It's like we have a set of internet celebrities.
Yeah, YouTubers, Viners, TikTokers, you know, Twitchers. They call them, what they call them, influencers.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's quite a harsh term to.
But that's what they like to be called, bro.
Thing is, do you know what I'd like? I think content creators is better.
Content creators, like, we'll call some of them are content creators. Sometimes are influencers. And
I'm not a fan of the word influencers, I'll be honest with you.
Well, that's what they call them, bro. They're like, yo, I'm an influencer.
The majority of them are entertainers. Content creators. They create content for your entertainment.
Yeah, I guess.
I think influencers are more of the people that try to set trends and get people to buy shit and stuff.
Like, yo, buy this shitty like coin on the crypto market.
Oh, no, I wasn't even thinking that. I was like, buy my new leggings for the gym.
Fam, you see a lot of those,
which is fine. Like, I don't have no problem with people doing that.
Do you see a lot of these influencers, like, you know, these companies say, yo, like promote my like coin to like your fans, and it's just a pump and dump. Mm-hmm. You fuckers.
There's a lot of dark side of the advertising with like influencers and stuff, where like I think a lot of like the like models and like female influencers, that a lot of like weight loss.
Yeah, don't sell my daughter like weight loss shit.
But what, like weight loss smoothies and pills and shit.
Or
and it's
like,
just like
Fitty and like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's bad, but like, I understand, like, people are on. See, this is the bad thing about it as well, is because I suppose people are on the internet to make a quick buck.
Well, listen, man. People want to make money. They want to make their living. They want to be able to do what they got to do to get by. Exactly. I understand it. You know, but we're in a capitalist world.
I want to talk about some of the unsung heroes of the internet.
Lay it on me.
And I want to start with YouTube's I'm going to say YouTube's biggest personality for the UK, Mr. KSI, JJ Olatunji.
Yeah, you know what, man?
Because you think of his
rise to fame. We all saw it. We were in college watching, like, you know,
the Road to Division 1.
Yeah. Like,
forehead.
Like, for me, I'm not, obviously, I don't know if I said on the podcast, I'm not into football or FIFA or anything like that. But I was very much into those videos. Wait, talk.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, I thought the mic was dying, sorry. Yeah, so I have to respect KSI. I might not be into his content now.
His content now is fine. I still watch him to this day, bro.
I might not watch him now, but I will give credit where credit is due.
But
he made something of himself from YouTube. He did pretty damn well.
Do you know what the best thing about internet stars are from our generation is, unlike TV stars or film stars, is we see them grow up into the person that they become.
Yeah.
So with KSI and JJ, we saw him in his bedroom at his parents' house, going to school like us, like playing games. Not necessarily FIFA, but like he played horror games and everything.
Yeah, he had the KSI Agility BT HD account where you play random games. Yeah, that was a good account.
I mean, he still has that account. His KSI channel is now for his music, and his HD channel, which is now renamed to JJ Olatunji, is just for like general videos now.
Oh, cool.
And I mean, he's got like he's got like millions and millions of subs.
You know who did the same sort of journey? You remember Filthy Frank, right?
I remember Filthy Frank, of course.
Oh my god!
But this is what I mean. Like, I love the fact that some of these YouTube stars, and I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I think JJ is a certified celebrity in the UK.
He's the biggest star to come out of the UK YouTubers.
But even like, you could even argue worldwide, because he's had a successful musical career.
Did like, the boxing stuff.
Whether you like his music or not, like, I think some of his older stuff is obviously a bit cringy, because he was just like, I think he likes doing music, so he just did music for the sake of it. But now he has the resources, and I think he's honed his talent. Some of his newer music, like, I hear it on the radio and I go, yo, this isn't bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him in like a conversation of like greatest rappers ever.
Oh, no, of course.
No, it's cool.
But I don't even think he would put himself in that sort of conversation.
Yeah, like, it's just music for like his fans and shit.
I wouldn't even say that. I think he's transcended that. I think he's at first, I think it was music for his fans, but now he just genuinely is trying to make music for everyone.
Yeah.
Or for like general listening.
Didn't he get like a Rick Ross verse on his album?
Bro, he's had and I think this is because he's got money, so he can pay for all these verses. I think he's probably he's probably got the more money than most artists in the mainstream media as it is now, because of all his other incomes.
Yeah, he's got a lot of decorated.
I know he's got like he's got Lil Wayne on a track, and Lil Wayne singing. He got Lil Wayne to sing.
That's cool. Lil Wayne does a lot of stuff. Lil Wayne's like Snoop Dogg. He'll be anywhere.
No. But the fact that he was able to get someone like Lil Wayne on a track,
I think that's cool. I think it's cool. Like, you know what I mean? I'd like Lil Wayne.
He gets a lot of people that are sort of newer, if that makes sense. So he gets like people like Nathan Dawes, who in the UK, Anne-Marie in the UK.
Anne-Marie?
You know who Anne-Marie is?
I probably do. I don't listen to the radio, so.
Oh, okay. You know if you heard some songs, you'd know. Or even like US people. I think he had like Offset on like.
Yeah, he probably did have Offset.
I mean, he's had like JME on tracks.
Yeah, but you know what? I like JME because he fits into that nerdy kind of like chill category where I feel like resting like he can be comfortably on like a.
I would absolutely love to have a conversation with JME.
I would 1000% like to get JME on this podcast.
Oh, I would as well. I think you would have
really
the most
cool, man. He's a really cool dude. I came up on like all of his music, like Serious, like the early Boy Better Know shit, the tapes.
He's absolutely. But the thing is, he's even transcended music, because he's now.
He's got a lot of personality to him.
That's what I mean.
Like,
I think he's a very, 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 very interesting individual in terms of, I think, the way his mind works is so beautiful. Like, if you ever hear him on, not necessarily talking about music, but just hear him on anything talking normally, the way he thinks is so cool.
He reminds me of a lot of the people I used to hang out with, like early Stanley Tech days.
Yeah.
He's just got that funny humor about him where I'm just like, I could definitely like hang out with him.
And I think he'd always and forever be friendly. Unless you're a dickhead to him,
Yeah,
I think he'd be friendly.
Yeah,
if you approached him in the street and be like, "Yo, Jamie, I love your music. I love you as a guy. You're such a cool guy. Like, keep doing what you're doing." I think he would appreciate that. I think he would, and I think he would talk back. I think he would engage with you.
He's a cool dude, man. Like,
I even think
Big Nasty. I remember told you I met Big Nasty once in that Eurogamer. Cool dude, bro. Really funny. He's the same.
But you see
dude
how
on
like
camera.
these music stars have blended into like into YouTube. I don't know if Jamie does YouTube. I'm pretty sure he does. And obviously, Big Nasty used to do the Uncle Payne stuff.
Oh, I miss them. I know obviously he can't do them anymore because obviously.
Do you know what? I think they would make a fantastic podcast.
They would make a fantastic podcast
if he sat down with his
Mo.
boy.
You remember Mo? What's his name? He did like a lot of the funny UK. Like, you remember, Julie, we love the blood clot. Julie,
Mo.
Comedian. Black guy. Shit.
What, Mo Gillingham?
Mo Gillian. Him, Big Nasty, and Jamie should make a podcast.
I could listen to that.
That would be hilarious.
I would listen to that.
I know Mo Gilligan and like Big Nasty hook up a couple times through like different shows.
There's the Big Nasty show.
Yeah,
which they're both on. But you said Mo. I was like, who the fuck is Mo?
I couldn't remember his last name, but yeah, Mo Gilligan. Now he's
Gillingham or
I think it's Gilligan.
We're butchering it. Like,
you know what?
Let's just move on.
No, I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna do bro some respect because like he's a cool guy.
But sort of back to like the internet culture of like creating like these superstars. Like obviously, if you go over to America, like you have like people like
Mo Gill. He's 33.
No.
Wow, dude.
He looks good for 33.
I thought he was our age.
So did I. I mean, we're not. To be fair, we're not far off 33, but he looks good for 33. And that sounds like an insult, and I don't actually mean that as an insult.
No, I know what you mean. Like,
I think he looks like around our age, like 28,
BAFTA
29.
winning British stand-up. Wow, dude.
Yeah, but he does stand up, doesn't he?
Yeah,
like,
he's
I had
really
we have a couple of people we know went to one of his shows recently in December.
Yeah, I would love to meet him.
I think he's a hilarious guy. I think he's a fantastic comedian. But yeah, sorry. When you think of like internet culture, like if you think of some of the original like YouTube names, they are like legends of the game. Like you think of like PewDiePie, Ray William Johnson, Smosh.
Wow, Smosh. Big fucking deal.
Jenna Marbles,
Epic Mealtime,
yeah.
God, I know there's a bunch of them.
There's loads that we won't be remembering.
Yeah, because they were like Ray William Johnson was one of the most.
But even KSI is in that conversation as well.
He was like the second gen, because Ray William Johnson's like the first gen, and then KSI came like a little bit later.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like PewDiePie and KSI came around the same time.
But then you're thinking, no, I think PewDiePie's from the start, you know.
Nah, I remember like.
I don't think he was big until for a while.
I know, I'll look at it later, but I remember like he was a pretty big fucking deal. Like
because PewDiePie is the most subscribed individual.
Yeah,
I know T-Series is the most to subscribed channel.
That's the saddest part about YouTube is when.
Yeah, corporation overtook. Because it's like the Vivo accounts, isn't it? They've got like millions of subs, and it's like they're soulless.
Remember what it used to be called? Like it was YouTube, and it was like the tagline was "Broadcast yourself."
Yeah.
And it was more about the individual.
But now you've got like all these talk show hosts that have like Jimmy Fallon
the
channel,
late night Jimmy,
which is absolutely fine because people like to consume things in bite-sized chunks. So if I see Jimmy Fallon has got like fucking, I don't know, like Tom Holland on talking about the new Spider-Man, like I might watch that 15-minute clip of them chatting.
Yeah, I get it, but
I wouldn't watch the entire show.
That's what's really kind of sad about YouTube is that it's become more about the celebrities now. It's not about just the random average Joe like starting a channel.
I think it's very 50-50.
Yeah, it's very 50-50. We should probably wrap up in a minute because I know you got to jet off.
I do have to jet
now,
off,
but like,
well, ish, yeah. But no, man. Like, I think with the internet, like they've created their own celebrities that are if anything, because the internet is now bigger than mainstream media itself, it is the biggest form of mainstream media.
Before, the internet, like social media, is the new town square.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, imagine like the boy KSI that we watched playing in his bedroom, like scuffing his brother and his dad over like funny videos and shit, like playing horror games, screaming their heads off and shit, and doing like little skits and stuff. Like they did like the Harlem Shake and shit, and that was like funny and everything. It's just like KSI, like the little nerdy guy from like fucking, I think he's from like Watford or something, or like round those ends.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever, like that kind of way. And like, bro, he got fucking Lil Wayne on a verse.
It's cool, man.
Like if you said this 10, 15 years ago to bedroom KSI, you would do a song one day with Lil Wayne, he would tell you to get the fuck out.
I think Lil Wayne's a chill dude.
No. But the concept of a YouTuber having chart-topping music is insane.
You know what's the thing is that you say that. Remember that guy? It's like this little short white dude, and he used to like lip sync a lot of music, and he got 50 Cent on like a video. It's gonna be
I don't remember this.
Oh, it was like a song that he did with.
But do you know what also the sick thing about YouTube is it has created stars in its own right. So the internet. So Justin Bieber started on YouTube,
and Usher picked him up.
And now he's probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, recording artist right now. I mean, when you think of the biggest, you think of like Drake, like Justin Bieber.
Justin's not as big as he used to be. I
disagree, bro. He's got the fan base still there.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, 100% he does.
He hasn't really been dropping fire music like he used to, bro.
Are you insane?
I am very much a sane mind right now.
Peaches. That came out like 6 months ago.
That's kind of like, nah.
What?
No. The last good song from Justin Bieber.
You're tripping right now.
Is when he was doing them, like, he dropped hit after hit. Remember the song? Where are you now when I need you?
Oh yeah, you're talking like Sorry, What Do You Mean, stuff like that.
That album, that was for me, that was the last sort of good song.
But that was only like 4 or 5 years ago.
4 or 5 years in the music industry is a long fucking time. Yeah, but he's still
dropping bangers now, bro.
Like what bangers, bro?
Told you, Peaches. Peaches is a banger. I don't care what you say.
Nah. He dropped Yummy. That shit is trash. I'm sorry.
That was before that.
Peaches was before Yummy.
No, Peaches was after Yummy.
I don't know.
Do you know Peaches?
Who's it got on it?
He hasn't got anyone on it. It's him. Actually, no, it does have someone on it.
Let me see this.
And also Stay with Kid Leroy. Banger. Ghost recently. Banger. No, you have to put Peaches Justin Bieber.
No, it's right there. I might give him another listen, but I don't know.
When did it come out? The YouTube video, that is.
Last year, March.
March? Okay. That's what I mean. He's still creating bangers. But isn't that subjective?
I guess it is, but I don't know.
I prefer this Justin to 10 years ago.
Yeah, like it wasn't.
I was not a fan of Justin until recently.
He was a teen heartthrob, so I guess it wouldn't appeal to us as like young teen boys. We're not listening to Justin.
No, but it's like the One Direction boys. Like One Direction, I have no interest in their music because it was like team heartthrob.
Yo, girls love Harry Styles right now.
No, but I'm saying their individual shit. Harry Styles makes some fucking banging tunes now.
I haven't
Watermelon Sugar. You must have heard Watermelon Sugar.
I might have, but I don't know. I haven't heard a lot of these stuff. Like me, like I don't listen to radio, and like a lot of this shit doesn't.
No, that's what I mean. A lot of this comes onto radio. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Like if you ask me about the new Mac Homie like mixtape, then I was like, all right, cool. Like I know what you're talking about. If you ask me,
I hear that.
But
you need to turn the radio on more, man.
I tried, but it don't bang. Radio just sounds like this. Like it sounds like the same song for like an hour.
Nah, I disagree.
I don't fuck with the radio. I'm on Spotify. I curate my own listening now.
Go on to the top charts then on Spotify.
Like, listen, I've done this the other day and I don't recognize a single song here. I was like, hey, you was chilling out before, now you.
I love the fact that she saw the mouse.
She does this all the time.
Oh, this is amazing. Right. Kirby has seen the mouse as Shaq is like clicked over to Spotify, and she thinks it's like obviously something moving, and she's gone up to it.
Oh, wait, I had like a UK one. There we go. Top 50 UK.
I don't know what she's a little...
Oh yeah, Meatloaf died.
Meatloaf did die, yeah.
So R.I.P.
Okay, Gail, ABCDEFU. That song, I believe she was a TikTok person, and she would make music on TikTok, and the comment, she was like, comment something, and I make a song out of it. And I don't know what it was, like alphabet or ABCD, whatever, and then she made this song. But you must have heard that song where it goes, ABCD, forget you, or it's like, fuck you. I think fuck you's the explicit.
Like I said, bro, the only song on here I recognize is Heat Waves by Glass Animals. You know why?
Easy on Me by Adele, shush.
Oh, probably, yeah, probably. The new Adele don't really bang as much as people say it does, you know. I be listening to it, I'm like...
Cold Hearts by Elton John.
Nah, I ain't heard that.
You have, because it's a mashup of all these old songs.
I might have, but like I said, like all of these songs sound the same to me, bro. Like I just be getting, I turn on the radio for like a second, I'm like, this sounds like trash.
Yeah, but then if you listen to a hip hop album, like hip hop, like if you listen to a specific hip hop album, there's a style and a flow that goes throughout. You have a
theme, yeah,
but that's pop music. Pop music has a theme.
No, but I mean, I can't even tell the difference. If I can throw on Illmatic and I can tell the difference between each one of these songs. Yeah, it might have some jazz samples in it.
But is that because you've analysed it rather than just listening casually?
In fact, tell you what, I listened to the latest L Sweatshirt album, right, and I can pick songs out that I know sound different from each other.
Oh no, I'm not saying that don't sound different, but I think that's very unfair to say that all the modern music sounds exactly the same. That generally sounds like an old man.
Fam, I call it like musical incest.
But like, that's pop music. That's always been pop music.
Musical inbreeding.
That's always been pop music, bro.
No, pop music does have trends, but I feel like it's so much so that I don't know if it's just the UK music right now, because I feel like a lot of UK music.
But no, this is most of that is like American people. Why the fuck is Mr. Brightside still in the charts on Spotify?
Because it's a banger.
Oh, that's a banger.
I like Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, everyone does. I saw Clash by Dave in the charts there.
Yeah. What was it again? Oh yeah, I heard that was alright.
Do you listen to Dave?
I've listened to a bit of Dave. I like him. He's cool.
Dave is an amazing artist.
But nah, man. I don't know. I turn on the radio and I just don't vibe to it, bro. I throw on like my lot of.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that. But to say it all sounds the same is very old man.
Because I'm kind of getting to that point now where like this young people music don't really.
This young people.
It don't like grab me like how it will grab them, and that's fine. Like pass it along, innit? Like
I don't know. I 100% agree, but I don't think we're there yet, bro.
Like, listen, when I have kids, right, and they put on something like Blue's Clues or The Wiggles, like I don't have to like sit there and enjoy it. Just pass it along. Just let them have it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I completely agree with you, but I think it's very, very unfair to say it all sounds the same.
Like for me, right?
Because "Easy on Me" by Adele does not sound like.
No, "Easy on Me" on Adele doesn't sound like everything else. Like it's very much Adele style, like the pianos and like good vocals and shit, like balladry. I'm cool on that. However, everything else just sounds pretty much the same thing to me. That's just my opinion. Like I obviously.
But that is pop though. Pop does follow a trend of what right now the sounds that's popping.
No, that's cool. Like I know that. Like I'm not saying like it's got to sound like you got to make a jazz fucking like epic on a pop song or something. Like, no, it's cool. I mean, it's like I'm pretty sure that a DJ can just strip the vocals out and just leave the instruments in, and I could not tell you what the fuck each song is. Like it's that bad. You mischievous.
Okay, no, all right. Now that you've clarified, I can kind of get on board.
Like
with
the
that.
instrumentation is too close. I feel like they're using the same fucking midis.
They might be though.
And this is like I'm not about it, bro.
But again, surely that is because it's pop music and pop music follows a trend. So if one particular sound is banging right now, they're going to remix and rehash that sound.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
Look, like I said, people like. Pop music is a big reason for pop music is big because people like familiar stuff. They like to feel comfortable. That's why there's a lot of like consistent patterns, because your brain likes patterns that it can predict. It makes them feel comfortable and relaxed. I totally get that shit. I know the science behind pop music.
Kirby's doing some next. Oh, she's meowing.
Oh, she probably. I have to feed her. All right.
I need to go anyway.
Anyway, guys.
That was a bit of a bombshell. Oh shit! I need to feed her.
Yeah, I gotta feed my cat. Jamie got to head out and do some stuff.
But please follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. If you have any questions or any future topics that you want us to discuss, email us at thebetwixtideasfeedback@gmail.com. I mean, email us to say hi. Like if you've heard anything over the previous 13 podcasts, 14 podcasts now, including this one, that we've brought up and you want to question it, because we want to start reading shit out.
Yeah, man. I'd love to read out questions from the fans, man. That'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, like a little bit of feedback at the end of each episode. That'd be really nice. But yeah, please do that. As I said, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, share with your friends, like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And we will catch you next week.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Stay true to yourself and peace out.
Peace out. Bye.